usually we have a little more rival to elbow, but it's quarterfinal tonight, so I've been feeling it myself. When I get baseball, man, I'm gonna go to training like SU.
Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life. Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Decatur High School's administration, faculty, staff, and students welcome you to Seahawk Gymnasium, your host for tonight's Bayside Girls Basketball. Tonight, we welcome the Buccaneers from Kent Island High School. If I could have everyone's attention for some important sportsmanship announcements. Steve Decatur High School welcomes everyone to tonight's contest. As each team represents their respective schools, we remind you that honoring the values of sportsmanship is the essence of every athletic contest. We ask you to accept the responsibility as a fan of this game to show respect for players, respect for coaches, respect for officials, and respect for those around you. Your support and cooperation will allow all athletes involved in this game to achieve and demonstrate their best. Please be aware this contest is being live streamed with both audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be audible in the live stream, so please be mindful when cheering, conversing, or commenting on the game. Worcester County Public Schools' #1 priority is to ensure the safety and security of our players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Help us keep our facilities and athletic venues safe by immediately reporting any safety concerns to law enforcement or school administration. Please familiarize yourself with the location of the nearest exit should an unlikely emergency evacuation be required. Remember, if you see something, say something. Now, if you would please rise and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. We ask that all gentlemen remove all hats and head coverings for the duration of the anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tonight's game is being live streamed on YouTube, youtube.com/SDHS Sports. Share with all friends and family that aren't here tonight. Again, youtube.com/SDHS Sports. Now let's meet our starting lineups. First for the visiting Buccaneers. A sophomore playing guard, #3, Lacey Dawsis. A junior playing forward wearing #4, Sydney Riska. A senior playing guard wearing #12, Caroline Kavanaugh. A senior playing guard wearing #21, Lily Dawkins. And a sophomore playing forward, #33, Michaela Klockfelder. The Bucs are coached by David Plummer and Coach Matt. Seahawk fans, get on your feet and make some noise for your starting five. At guard, the 5'10" junior wearing #3, Allison Swift. At guard, the 5'8" sophomore wearing #4, Jocelyn Smith. At guard, at center, a 6'1" sophomore wearing #24, Mackenzie Ernest. At guard, a 5'5" freshman wearing #44, Malia Manuel. And at forward, a 5'11" senior wearing #41, 21, Sadie Kaufman. The Seahawks are coached by Brittany Tracy, assisted by DJ Braun and Dan Stearman.
Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hawks Nest at Stephen Decatur High School. We've got a pretty good matchup tonight between the Kent Island Buccaneers and the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. My name is AJ Patton. I am joined alongside my partner, Sean McChrystal. Sean, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Had a pretty good day. How about yourself?
I say, man, pretty good, honestly. All right, Mackenzie Purnell and number 33, Michaela Kropfelder on the tip. And Decatur controls it. Swift starting off top of the key. Fast tire. Swift popping the early three. Almost rattles in. Offensive rebound, Swift. Taking another one from the left corner. And she drains that one. Seahawks on the board first, 3-0.
Doing everything right there. Missed shot, got her own rebound, took it out to the corner, made a three.
That's Kent Island now, number 3. Dawes with the shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Buccaneers. It's Kavanaugh with it. Pass to Riska, 2-pointer, nothing but net.
Great mid-range.
Yeah.
You know, the mid-range shot, it's kind of been lost in today's game. You know, it's either the 3-point shot or they really like to pound it in.
Yeah. You know, I feel like a lot of teams now like live and die by the three, it feels like. Feels like the NBA now, especially.
The Warriors.
Other leagues, yes, the Warriors especially. It's like lots of threes left and right. As Kavanaugh pass to the corner to Dawes. Inside stolen by Purnell. Swift with it now. Up to Manuel. Too far ahead, and it's going to be a turnover for the Seahawks. As they had 21 turnovers versus Wycomico last time out.
Yeah, if you want to
improve that.
If you want to win the game, you can't have 21 turnovers.
As that ball was tipped out of bounds by Malia Manuel, and the Buccaneers are going to take over here. It's Kavanaugh. As Seahawks running a full court press already, only a minute and a half into the game. Dawes pass to Riska, layup, short. Gets her own rebound as Dawes is with it. Pass Kavanaugh, wide open mid-range off the back iron. Ball's on the ground, controlled by the Buccaneers.
Got to do a better job of rebounding.
And Dawes with the top of the key, string music three. And the Buccaneers are in the lead.
See, that's what happens when you don't get rebounds. You let them get second chance opportunities. In that case, they got like 3 offensive rebounds, and we saw what happened.
Trying to respond. Nothing but net once again. Back-to-back 3-pointers, one for Kent Island and one for the Seahawks. As Swift with all 6 of the Seahawks points so far. This floater by Dawes is no good. Defensive rebound by Decatur. Swift taking it. She's going to slow it down.
I thought she was going to pull up.
Tire, right corner. Pass to Swift. Popping another 3 off the front iron. Defensive rebound by Dawes, taking it 1-on-3. She's going to slow it down, wait for her team. Pass inside to Riska, and she's going to get fouled. Go to the line to shoot 2. So that'll be the first team foul on the night for the Seahawks. And that'll go on Mackenzie Purnell.
Looking like the both of these teams want to shoot the 3-ball early.
Yeah, very, very efficient shooting so far to start this game as the first free throw from Riska rattles in and out. That's Kent Island already with 3 offensive rebounds to start this game as Riska misses both free throws. That's going to be a jump ball off the free throw. It's going to stay with the Bucks.
Got to do a better job of boxing out there if you're the Seahawks. You can't keep letting Ken Island get multiple opportunities after missing shots.
Floater by Kavanaugh, short. That's going to go Seahawks' way here. It was the last touch by the Buccaneers. So Manuel now. Trying to set something up here. Looks like Purnell is about to set a screen. Shuffle pass, Swift. Driving in. Pass inside to Purnell. Layup won't go. Defensive rebound by the Bucks.
Great pass there. You just got to convert.
Up to Dawes. Back to Dawes. Mid-range won't go. Defensive rebound by Manuel. Throws it back to the Bucks. Trying to save it there. This Manuel third right to the other team. As Kropfelder in the paint on the ground. That's going to be a foul on the Seahawks, their second.
Yeah, you don't want to get into foul trouble here if you're
Exactly.
Mackenzie. That's her second this early in the game. It's not what you want to see.
As Manuel checking out and Carly Moyer checking in. Also, Purnell is checking out for the Seahawks. As Lila Gunther checking in. It's Kropfelder in the paint. Layup won't go. Gets her own offensive rebound over 4 Seahawks. Tyre finally controls it. So Tyre now working on Dawes' pass. Gunther trying to drive in the lane. Splits between 2 defenders. Puts it the floater, won't go. Defensive rebound by Kropfelder. Stolen back by Kaufman.
Great steal.
Floater falls.
Great job. You know, sometimes when teams get offense or defensive rebounds, they don't pay attention. They just pass it to the closest person they can. But great job there by Sadie to steal it and put it up for the easy 2.
Yeah, sometimes that or they try and get it up too quick. They try and throw like a full court pass, trying to get an easy 2. Sometimes it goes over their head and it's going to be a turnover. As Kropfelder working 1-on-3, powers through the Seahawks defense. Jump ball, possession error, Seahawks. Should be Seahawks. Referee's going to say it's going to stay with the Bucks.
They're calling a foul there.
Yeah. No, not even a foul. Just it was the last touch by the Gator. Yeah. That's Kropfelder. Pass, 21. Dawes is 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Nice save from the Bucks right there.
Great hustle.
It's Kavanaugh. Pass inside. Risky pass. Last touch by the Buccaneers. So good start to this game so far, Sean, as Bondurant's checking in for Swift.
I like the hustle so far by both teams. You know, definitely.
Playing with a lot of energy.
Right. Definitely. That's what you like to see at any level.
As I said earlier, pretty efficient shooting so far, too, this game. Bondurant, Tyre taking good shots also. Driving in, travel. Just trying to get inside there, possibly get to Moyer in the post. She traveled.
Yeah, turnovers, you got to prevent those.
That's Kavanaugh. Thought about taking the 3. She's going to drive in. Falls on her legs. They're going to call a turnover on the Bucks. Looks like a travel there. 3-second violation, excuse me. Should have been travel, too, honestly. Looked like both.
Yeah, could have been called either way.
That's Gunther. Kaufman at the free throw line. Bondurant. Gunther driving in. Puts up a floater air ball there. Try to put it up between 2 Bucks defenders. Mid-range, the air ball, defensive rebound by Kropfelder.
2 air balls in a row. Not the kind of shot you wanna start off the game with, but you know, just gotta forget about it.
There's Kropfelder, bully ball in the paint. Layup left it short. Defensive rebound by Tyre. Taking it full speed. Pass to Kaufman, back to Tyre. Seahawks gonna slow it down here. Bondurant with it. Gunther popping the 3. It's off front iron. Another shot for the Seahawks off front iron. That's Kavanaugh with it. Driving it, split between 2 defenders. Nice move. Kropfelder gets fouled, going up for that shot there.
That was a wonderful dribble move there. That looked like something you see on Sports Center top 10 plays.
Splitting right through the Seahawks defense there was Kavanaugh. Tried to get to Dropfelder, but got blocked by Gunther, but it's going to be a shooting foul. So that's Gunther's first. That's the first free throw by Dropfelder, excuse me. Rattles in, drops in. As Peyton Tyre checking in for Jocelyn Tyre. Allison Swift checking in, and Malia Manuel checking in for Gunther and Bondurant.
Hockey substitution, got like
a lot of subs there for the Seahawks. As both free throws from Kropfelder are good. So 2:02 left in this first quarter. Seahawks looking to get that 3-point lead back or possibly extend it to 4 here. Swift with it. Working on Kavanaugh, pass Manuel. Trying to drive on the baseline. Pass Tyre, getting doubled. Swift takes the screen from Moyer, pops a mid-range, way too strong on that one. Rebound Bucks.
High arcing shot there.
That was a rainbow shot too, as you said it. That's Kavanaugh trying to get by Swift, great defense. And Kavanaugh goes out of bounds. Pass was intended for Dawes in the right corner.
Minute left. It hasn't been there hasn't been too many fouls. You know,
No.
in some of the other games we've called, there's been a lot of first quarter fouls, but it's good. Stay out of foul trouble.
Manuel popping the right wing three, too strong there. Defensive rebound by Riska. Kavanaugh up to Dawes. Good defense from Peyton Tyre right there, as that was a clean block out of bounds. Last touch by Tyre, but fantastic defense right there, Sean.
Yeah, definitely. That's defense wins championships.
You said a couple times in the broadcast too. That's Kavanaugh, top of the key. Gets it inside to Staten, blocked by the Seahawks. Tyre.
That's her second block in like a minute.
Defensive mastermind out there.
Dennis
Swift.
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. Manuel traveled, trying to get it inside there, driving in the baseline. Said earlier, try and limit those if you want to try and win this game.
Right.
You got to try and limit the turnover, especially foul trouble too.
They've had a lot of trouble with foul trouble and turnovers this season.
As Dawes is getting doubled. Pass inside to Dawes. Can't get the layup to go. Ball's on the ground, controlled by Manuel. Taking it full speed, 1-on-2. Puts up a wild layup, won't go. Defensive rebound by Kavanaugh. Taking it back full speed, Euro step. Gets fouled, should go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, you don't want to reach in like that, especially when it's unnecessary to do that.
Trying to go for the rejection
Because
too.
that was a contested shot. I mean, it wasn't going to be an easy shot, so there's not really a need to stick your hand there. Just go straight up.
As the first free throw from Kavanaugh is off the back iron. So now the Bucks with a chance to tie this game here instead of taking the lead. As the second free throw from Kavanaugh is good. So we got 8-8 game. Pretty good game so far, Sean. As Swift getting doubled. Tyre passes back to Swift. As you see, the Bucks run a half-court press here, screened by Peyton Tyre. 6 on the game clock, 3 by Manuel. Tried to bank it, won't go. Offensive rebound by Tyre, somehow getting that rebound. That's going to do it for the first quarter for the Seahawks and the Buccaneers tied at 8. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night we have a lot of big action here in the Seahawk Gymnasium. We have wrestling dual regional semifinals and finals. It'll be Stephen Decatur versus Ken Island, and then Rising Sun versus Parkside in the semifinals. And then the finals will wrestle right after that. We'll wrestle 2 matches. We'll have 2 different streams on YouTube, so you can check it out, youtube.com/SDHS Sports. And then for the regional final, we'll have a 3rd channel, so check that out. Wrestling starts at 5:30, or check that, 5 o'clock. You can watch all the live action.
All right, we are back. Start of the second quarter. We got a tie ball game, Sean.
Yeah, 8-8, 8 minutes to start the first quarter or the second quarter.
A lot of 8s.
Magic 8 ball.
Hey, I mean, as Allison Swift out there right now has 6 of the Seahawks' 8 points.
That's like a
Playing
NBA
dividends
2K
right now.
stat right there.
As that ball was tipped out of bounds by Dawes, it'll stay with the Seahawks. But pretty good game so far for Allison Swift. Really the main reason why the Seahawks are tied with the Bucs right now. As on the other side, the Buccaneers been really even so far. Honestly, it feels like one player hasn't really been shining so far. They've all been playing great. As layup by Swift won't go, gets her own rebound. Layup off back iron. Another offensive rebound for the Seahawks. For the Bucs, you got a box out there.
I think they need to let Allison shoot the 3 a little bit more. She had two early threes, and she's only shot 1 since then, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. I would say let Allison Swift shoot it, especially when she's open. Because she was open on the right wing right there for about 2 seconds. Decided to take the 3. A screen by Dawes is a moving screen. Turnover on the Bucs. You know, sometimes that'll happen, Sean.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, try and set a screen for your teammate. Sometimes they'll move by accident. That slightest bit of movement, they'll call it. That's Tyre. Pass to Tyre on the right corner. That's going to be a foul, reach-in foul on the Bucs. Their second. Only 45 seconds into this second quarter as that foul is on number 3, Lacey Dawes, also her second.
Yeah, she's been a big part of the offense. That's big because that's her second foul.
Yeah, already getting some foul trouble as Peyton Tyre, Swift. Screen by Kaufman, great screen there. It's Tyre trying to drive in, pass, bounce pass to Manuel, almost gets stolen.
I think they were trying to get it to Swift there.
That's going to be a turnover on the Seahawks. Swift trying to drive in there. So Kent Island looking to take the lead here. That's Kavanaugh with it. Pass to Staten. Back to Kavanaugh, top of the key. Pass inside to Kropfelder. Is off her hands. Tries to go up with a layup there, gets fouled.
Dawes was wide open in the corner there.
She was.
I'm not sure. Maybe they weren't looking.
She was calling for it too.
Right.
She was like waving her hands also. Guess Kavanaugh couldn't see her. And then Kropfelder had it in the paint, lost it, had a chance to get it to Dawes in the right corner. Tried to go up with a shot, couldn't get it to go, but she does get fouled as the Buccaneers take the lead 9-8 here.
It's Decatur offense on a little bit of a dry spell here.
Yeah, kind of a scoring drought for the Seahawks right now. Trying to get their first points of the second quarter, a minute and a half in. That's Swift. Manuel back to Swift. Peyton Tyre. Seahawks working it around the world here. Oh, nice dribble move from Swift there. Almost gets stolen. That's going to be off Peyton Tyre's hands. The Bucs are going to take over. With 6:22 left in the second quarter. We're going to have a timeout here. Let's see if that's 30-second or full. 30-second. So we'll stand with you, ladies and gentlemen, at home.
AJ, we got the Super Bowl coming up. I wanna hear your predictions.
49ers. Plain simple, 49ers.
See, I don't know, because I don't know about Brock Purdy. I mean, it's McCaffrey and Devo who've been doing it all.
You can't forget about Brandon Ayuk, too.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk.
And Kittle.
Man, he is a star.
And Kittle.
Kittle, too.
I mean,
the thing that worries me, though, I know that the 49ers are known for it. It's their defense. Their defense kind of worries me. I don't know why, but I just feel like Pat Mahomes might be able to cook something up.
Did you see they might be benching Chase Young for the Super Bowl? Yeah. They say he takes too many plays off. Like, he'll be like trying one play, and then he'll be on the field.
Dawes is corner 3, off back iron, defensive rebound by Kaufman. Sorry.
And then he'll just be standing there, you know.
That's a good way to get benched, Sean.
Yeah.
As Gunther driving on the baseline, spin move. Back to Peyton Tyre, to Jocelyn Tyre. Mid-range, won't go. Nice offensive rebound by Kaufman. Layup, air ball there, defensive rebound by the Bucks. Missed opportunity for the Seahawks right there.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity to get the game tied up.
Dawes in the right corner once again. 3 by Staten. Almost rattles in. Offensive rebound by the Bucks. Shots off back iron, defensive rebound controlled by the Seahawks. Swift to Gunther, driving on the baseline. Spin move, loses it. Ball's on the ground, controlled by the Bucks. Kavanaugh.
We still haven't scored this quarter.
The Seahawks have not, as the Buccaneers have 2. The Seahawks still have not scored this quarter. Almost on a 3-minute scoring drive. Is wide open is Kropfelder in the paint there for that easy layup. If I'm the Buccaneers, I'm looking to try and get in inside to her as much as possible.
Definitely,
tonight.
especially with Mackenzie Purnell out of the game as she's about to check back in.
Yeah.
I mean, you're really undersized right now without her in.
It's gun for 3, off back iron, then off the glass. Rebound by Kropfelder.
Not sure I like that shot real early on the shot clock, and she hasn't been hitting much this game. I would have tried to work something else, you know.
Could have got a better shot there. As Kavanaugh, top key, pass inside, Kropfelder in the post. Decatur pulling a double, steal by Swift, taking a clear lane to the basket, going up for the layup. That's good. Decatur cuts the Bucks lead down to 2 as Swift up to 8 points now.
Without Purnell in the game, they're going to have to double Kropfelder whenever she gets the ball.
As you saw in that last possession there, and it resulted in a steal for the Seahawks.
Right.
Kavanaugh Dawes this left corner now, trying to get inside. Let's see what they're calling here. That's going to be a foul on the Seahawks. It's going to go on Sadie Kaufman. On the floor foul.
Hold on. Come here.
Mackenzie Purnell's bad check in here for the Seahawks. This ref's going to go to the scorer's table. Let's see what they're chatting about.
It was about who was the foul on.
Yeah, at first they called Kaufman. They're going to stay with it. That's Kaufman's first foul of the night. Team's 3rd. As Purnell checking in for Peyton Tyre. As you see Decatur once again on the inbound. They've run it 3 times tonight, putting their back to the inbounder. I kind of like that strat.
Yeah, the only thing you got to be worried about is you see those clips in the NBA where the guy throws it off their back, comes in bounce, and it's a free layup.
A steal by Kavanaugh, driving on Swift. Gets the layup to go in between 2 Seahawk defenders. Tough layup there, gets to fall. Swift now really been the floor general for the Seahawks tonight. As Purnell in the post hook shot, left it way short. Might have gotten tipped there.
I say they need to find a way to get Allison Swift open for a 3. I mean, this game.
Right.
Oh, excuse me. This game.
Worst crack of the century.
She's shooting like 50% this game from 3. Right, 2 of 4.
You're right. Yeah. I would try and possibly set a screen, possibly draw a double, get Swift in the right or left corner, possibly on the wing too. I mean, Swift is fantastic from beyond the arc. So I think you're right. Try and get to her as much as possible tonight. As Riska in the post, stolen by the Seahawks, up to Bondurant. Gets stolen by Kavanaugh. Should have been offensive foul. Let's see if they're going to call. Still waiting for a call here.
I honestly thought that was offensive.
Yeah,
I mean,
so did I. Thought it was going to go on Kavanaugh.
She lowered her shoulder, I saw.
Yep, it is offensive foul on Kavanaugh, her first, team's 3rd. I was about to say, because it looked like Bondurant had her feet set there, and then Kavanaugh leaned in, as you said, with her shoulder into Bondurant. Definitely an offensive foul there. As Swift, high arcing mid-range, tried to bank it, won't go. Defensive rebound by Staten. Kavanaugh once again run the point the whole entire night for the Buccaneers. Pass right corner, Dawes takes it inside to Kropfelder. Getting doubled by the Seahawks. Three, top of the key three by Kavanaugh. Left it short. Another offensive rebound for the Buccaneers. Seahawks got to box out here. That's going to be a foul on the Seahawks. Team's fourth.
You know, I like the double team on Kropfelder because some people might say, oh, that leaves one person open, but when you get doubled, it's hard to look around you and see your surroundings. So I like that.
Yeah, I really do, especially if you put one on the right side, one on the left side, and you go like this with your hands. I know, obviously, you don't have a camera, but move your hands around, block off the defender or the person in the post from trying to get it out to the corner. That can result in a steal or a 3-second violation. It's tough to get it up over two people. As Kavanaugh goes 1 for 2 from the line, extending this Bucs lead to 5 with 2:20 left before half.
Decatur's got to have an answer here. I mean, 2 points in the second quarter.
As Gunther tried to get it inside there, gets stolen by Kavanaugh. Taking it 1-on-3, ball's on the ground. Fight for it. Jump ball. Let's see who has possession. As going to stay with the Buccaneers. So they got a player down. Looks like it's Kavanaugh, yes. She's really injured, so she seems to be okay. Okay.
It looked like one of those things, you know, the moment, at the moment it really hurts, but then.
Fans giving her an ovation. So yeah, it's Kavanaugh going to come out of the game here, which helps the Seahawks, definitely.
Yeah.
Hurts the Bucs. We'll see how that affects this 2 minutes and 7 seconds until halftime.
Might be
See
big.
if that changes the game. As Dawes is to inbound here. Lacey Dawes is 4th time Decatur as Swift with her back to the inbounder. Kropfelder can't get the layup to go. Defensive rebound by Kaufman once again. She's got about 5 rebounds tonight.
The rebounding machine.
It's Bondurant. Swift screen by Kaufman. Bonder on top of the key 3. That's nothing but net. String music, Sean.
The 3 ball is really what's been keeping this Decatur team in this game right now.
It really is. I mean, they really have been living from beyond the arc tonight. I mean, I think they've only had 2 shots as the layup by Kropfelder is good, extending this Bucs lead to 4. I think they've only had 2 shots from inside the paint tonight. The rest of their buckets have been from beyond the arc. As Jocelyn Tyre driving in 1-on-2, light floater won't go. Dawes tries to save it, last touch by the Bucs.
I mean, the disadvantage about living and dying by the 3 is sometimes you'll get really cold from the 3-point arc and nothing is going to be going in. But then sometimes you'll get really hot where you'll just make absolutely everything.
As Swift wide open mid-range from the elbow there. Again, nothing but net. Another nothing but net shot for the Seahawks. As the Seahawks are now on a 5-0 run.
They're saying we don't need the backboard.
Dawes is trying to respond. 3 won't go. Offensive rebound, but Riska stepped out of bounds. So the Seahawks taking over here, Sean, with a chance to tie it or take the lead, which is huge.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of no backboards, have you seen that game where it's like no backboard and it's just the hoop?
I've seen that on TikTok.
Yeah.
As Bondra, another 3 off the back iron. Possibly a heat check there. Ball's on the ground. It's going to stay with the Seahawks.
It looks pretty fun, honestly.
Jump ball there. Yeah. It's called netball. I actually didn't know what it was called until now. It's called netball.
I mean, I would try it out.
I would too. They're actually, I used to go to a pool back where I used to live in Harford County, and they had some kind of game. It was kind of like netball, a little bit different though the basket was a little bit smaller. But they had something like that. It was pretty cool. I like that game a lot as a mid-range by Kaufman is way off. Not too sure what happened there. As defensive rebound.
Great hustle.
Ball's on the ground. Bucs control it.
They can hold for the last shot if they want.
I would. Decide not to as the layup by Lacey Dawes' bank shot. Now Decatur. I'm thinking got to try and get a 3 here as Jocelyn Tyre pops the 3. I just predicted that right there, ladies and gentlemen. This last second shot by the Bucks, they won't get it up. That's going to do it for the first half as the Kent Island Buccaneers lead the Stephen Decatur Seahawks by 1.
Here's some netball. You think you could do that, AJ? I mean,
tough.
No backboard.
Tough.
That's got to be difficult.
It's got to be weird, too. So that's going to do it for the first half. Again, Bucks with a 1-point lead. We'll be right back.
I forgot mine.
All right, we are back. Start of the second half. The Kent Island Buccaneers up 19-18 over the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. Really close game so far, Sean.
Yeah, it has been.
And you know, one thing that, honestly, the main stat that we noticed at halftime, which is really why this game is so close right now, it's the fast break points. Decatur only has 2. The Bucks have none. Like, there has not been a lot of fast breaks tonight, not a lot of fast break points. That foul's going to go on the Seahawks.
AJ, it was just
Dawson
halftime.
Tyre.
I want to know your usual halftime routine. Like, if you're watching a big NFL game or any NFL game, what do you do at halftime?
Depends what game I'm watching, honestly.
Like like a good game. If it's a good game, are you gonna watch the halftime show or are you gonna go, like?
We're talking the Super Bowl.
No. Like
Just
a regular game.
Okay. I don't know. Ravens, no, because Ravens, honestly, if they're playing pretty bad, then I'm not even watching it at that point. But if it's a good game, then yeah, I'll watch halftime show. Screen by Tyre. So pass back to Jocelyn Tyre. Emmanuel, right wing. Tyre, nice move right there. Pops the mid-range. It's fouled going up. It's going to be a shooting foul on number 3, Lacey Dawes. That'll be her 3rd.
Great job of working the defense there.
Yeah, fantastic. Great ball movement there from the Seahawks, too. And then you saw Jocelyn Tyre driving into the paint there. Put a fantastic move on that Bucks defense. Got fouled, but it's really not going to matter if you can't make your free throws, though. As Tyre misses the first. Which makes the second. So we got 50% from the line. As Jocelyn Tyre
You would have liked to have both
had
of
a
them.
pretty big game on the boards last game, even in the loss versus Wycomico. She had 5 rebounds in that game. So fantastic rebounding. It's a 3 by Dawes as Rouse in and out. Offensive rebound by Kropfelder. Another offensive rebound, but the
Got a
Seahawks
box out.
stole it. Yeah. As Swift driving in, taking it, hook shot. Gets to go. We got a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen, 21-21. As the Seahawks run a full court press here on the Bucks. Risk a pass, Dawes inside to Kropfelder, gets stolen. Allison Swift taking it, just gonna slow it down. Driving into the paint, floater, tries to bank it, won't go. Offensive rebound by Purnell, layup won't go. And the Bucks taking it now.
This
Slow it down.
game went from slow pace to now all of a sudden a track meet.
And it's starting to come a little bit sloppy too, I would say. Slow it down. One of these teams needs to slow it down, definitely, as Dawes just pops the mid-range, won't go. Defensive rebound by Swift. Really been the Seahawks' main player tonight, as that's the reason why, in my opinion at least, they're tied right now.
Yeah,
He's
I'd
had a
agree.
Big game so far, with more than half of the Seahawks' points.
That's like, when you're playing NBA 2K
That's
and
like
you
a
just
2K stat.
start giving the ball to LeBron or something, and he just gets all the points.
As Dawes is driving on the baseline, puts up a wild floater off the side of the glass. Offensive rebound by Kropfelder. Layup won't go. But it's going to stay with, or excuse me, it's going to go to Seahawks here. Thought it was last touched by Cornell there. But it was, in fact, last touched by the Buccaneers. Liam Manuel checking out here for the Seahawks. As Seahawks trying to take the lead here, Sean.
Yeah, it'd be their first lead since the first quarter.
That would definitely be huge, especially in the second half as Gunther traveled there. Trying to get inside of the paint. Probably put up a floater.
There wasn't
Traveled.
the first quarter didn't start off this sloppy,
Yeah, and as you said earlier, not as fast-paced either.
as we still have the second quarter up here on our scoreboard.
Yeah, Mr. Greenwood probably's got to change that. That's another offensive rebound for the Buccaneers with a missed shot. Staten with it. Pass to Dawes. Pass back Staten. Top of the key. Nice fake by Dawes. Just pops the right wing 3. Won't go.
Great ball movement there.
Defensive rebound by Purnell. Swift up to Kaufman. Layup gets rejected. Fantastic defense from the Buccaneers right there. That was all ball too, Sean. Dawes has traveled. So another travel. It's about the third travel we've seen in the past like minute.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of travels first quarter.
No, there wasn't, as Bondron checking in for Gunther.
I remember that Snow Hill game we did. There was travels about every other possession.
Yeah. Yeah, want to try and limit those. It's the way you win games. As Bondron tries to get inside a tire, ball's on the ground. Bondron with it. Possession arrow, Decatur. It's going to stay with the Seahawks. It's Bondron to inbound here. Possibly see the Seahawks going with a break play here. As Kavanaugh checking back in after that injury, checking in for Staten. She suffered that injury in the first quarter. Was on the ground for about a minute, got up, walked off gingerly, but now she's back. As left corner three by Bondurant clanks off the back of the iron. Defensive rebound. Ball tipped out of bounds, but it was last touched by the Buccaneers. So Seahawks another chance to score here, Sean.
I say get a play to get Allison Swift open in the corner.
As Allison Swift is open from the top of the key. She's going to pop the long-range three. Riles in and out. I like that shot selection, though. I like trying to get to Swift as much as possible.
You know, those shots are supposed to go in when you're playing at your home court.
Hey, you want to try and get that home court bounce.
Right.
As defensive rebound by Tyre off the missed shot. Possibly. Thought Bonner was going to set a screen there for Tyre, but Jocelyn Tyre sets the screen. Steal by Kavanaugh. Up to Dawes, taking it 1-on-2. Can't get the layup to go. Hard fall.
Great hustle there by Sadie. She's been hustling all game.
Yeah, getting back on that fast break opportunity for the Buccaneers. Making that layup tough. She missed that as a three by Swift. Short. Defensive rebound, balls on the ground. Seems like Allison Swift was trying to get it back there on the other side of the court, taking it 1-on-3. I like the electricity from Allison Swift, though. Trying to get the ball as much as possible.
Always want to show hustle.
As Dawes is past Kavanaugh. Inside wide open as Riska gets the layup to fall.
You know what they say, you can teach skill, but you can't teach effort.
You're right. Bondurant past Tyre, three. That is nothing but net. Another splash for the Seahawks.
First lead since the first quarter.
I say we're in the third quarter. As pass to Dawes is back Kavanaugh on top of the key. Thought about taking the three there. Swiss face. It's Kropfelder. Kavanaugh pops the three. Way too short. Defensive rebound by Kaufman, but she stepped out of bounds, so the Bucs are going to stay with it. As Dawes is to inbound here for the Bucs. Rainbow pass into Kropfelder. Layup rattles off the rim. Defensive rebound by Tyre. As pass up to Kaufman from Swift is off her fingertips. That's going to be a turnover for the Seahawks. That'll be their 12th of the night. Excuse me, 13th.
Too many.
Yeah.
That's 13. Right. That's 13 too many.
13 too many. I mean, you're going to have some turnovers in a game. I mean, it's not going to be a fully clean game, but 13, you definitely want to try and limit that. That's pretty high. As Bondurant check in here as Gunther three. That's good. Gunther on the board tonight in points as she had 7 points last time out.
This Decatur
Indians.
This Decatur team's just raining threes right now.
They really are. Taking whatever chance they get from beyond the arc, and they're making, credit to the Seahawks, they're making a good amount of them from beyond the arc. Pretty efficient shooting from beyond the arc for the Seahawks tonight, Sean.
I agree.
As the first free throw from Risco rattles off the rim. As Bondurant checking in for Purnell.
Looks like both teams going small now.
Yeah, going with that small lineup. We'll see how it plays dividends. As second free throw from Risco is good, goes 50% from the line, 1 for 2. It's a 3-point Seahawks lead. Swift Pass, free throw line. Kaufman, great pass to Tyre. She can't get the layup to go.
I mean, those are the kind of layups you got to make there. Wide open, underneath the basket.
It looks like
Easy
brace
layup.
from Staten fell off. She throws it out of bounds. As Riska in the paint, taking a 1-on-2. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Buccaneers. That was last touch by Riska, trying to go back up for that shot there. As she had a chance to put up the first time, couldn't get it to go. Got her own offensive rebound over 2 Seahawks. Try to put it up again. It was last touched by Riska, so Seahawks taking over as Bondurant to Gunther.
Almost
Right
a
corner.
travel.
Top of the mid-range, and that's another basket for Gunther. She had the last 5 points as Seahawks running a full court press. Riska almost to backcourt. Kavanaugh 3, bank shot. Timeout, Buccaneers.
AJ, I thought the
and
bank
Coach
closed
Plummer.
at 5.
Apparently not, Sean. It's 7:06 right now. It's still open, apparently. As we got a full timeout. Seahawks up 29-27 over the Buccaneers. We will be right back.
Tuesday, right? You guys are here Tuesday? Tuesday, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tomorrow night, again, wrestling dual regional semifinals and finals right here at Seahawk Gymnasium. Stephen Cater will take on Ken Island in the first round in the semifinals, and Rising Sun will take on Parkside, and the winners will wrestle in the regional final. Wrestling starts at 5:30, and then the second one will start shortly after those matches are done. 2 YouTube streams, and then next Tuesday, boys and girls are back here home for senior night for both teams. 4:30 and 6 o'clock. We'll recognize seniors from both teams in between games. So make sure you come out and support us and those seniors that are here. Again, 4:30 and 6. We'll see you then.
All right, we are back. 1:28 left in the third quarter. Seahawks with a 2-point lead, 29-27 over the Bucks. Fantastic game right now, Sean.
It is. You know,
I was not expecting this.
Seahawks, Bucks, football score, 2 football team names.
You're right. Battle of the football team names. That's almost a steal by Kavanaugh. Fantastic defense there, running the full court press.
You know, if this was football, who would you have? Would you have the Buccaneers or the Seahawks? Like NFL.
Ooh, man. That is actually a really good question.
No Tom Brady.
No Tom Brady, Baker Mayfield. I'm still going with Bucks. You know what? I'm going with Bucks here. Yeah. I'll take the Bucks in that one. As Gunther, pass inside. Jump ball intended for Kaufman. That's going to go the Buccaneers' way with a chance to tie or take the lead here with 1:13 left in the third quarter. Staten inbounding to Kavanaugh. Seahawks running another full court press. And it works out. Steal by Bondurant.
Intercepted, it looked like.
Yeah, that was
Just came right
pretty much
across.
an interception. But the Bucks are going to retain possession here as Bondurant traveled. So Kavanaugh. Seahawks run to zone here. Looks like 2-3 zone. Yes, it is. 2-3 zone for the Seahawks. Kavanaugh pass inside to Riska off her fingertips.
I mean, that was
Turnover for the Bucks.
good play call there. They just didn't execute. I mean, she was
like the play call.
She was wide open underneath the basket, but if a little bit better pass, game would be all tied up.
As both teams run the full court press right now, Gunther fakes the mid-range, almost traveled. Jocelyn Tyre 3, won't go. Rebound by the Buccaneers, and Dawes has taken it full speed. Euro step, layup, tried to bank it, won't go. Up to Bondurant, taking it full speed, 1-on-2. Layup, left it short. Goes out of bounds. And the Bucks retain possession once again with 24.4 seconds left.
I'm not
Shot
really
clock
sure
turned
what
off.
that shot was on the fast break. It looks like she kind of just
Throw it up there.
threw it up.
Trying to draw a foul possibly, but Riska taking it 2-on-1. Bucks advantage, layup. Will fall, tie game. Seahawks got to hurry up. They got 11 seconds. Swift doesn't realize it. Bondurant, 6 seconds. Cross-court pass to Gunther, stolen by Kavanaugh. Popping the, almost gets to go on the half-court shot. Wow. That was almost went in.
That was close.
All right, so that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for the third quarter. We got a tie ball game, 29-all. We'll be back and start the fourth quarter.
Doesn't work, so it makes it, it's not bad. I mean, I do enjoy it. Makes it all worthwhile. Oh, right. Sam Hill?
Okay, fan is demanding that you put the fourth quarter up.
Not till they...
All right, we are back. Last quarter, 29-all between the Bucks and the Seahawks. Really couldn't ask for much better of a game, Sean.
Right? It's the quarter where legends are made.
Oh, my God. There we go with the quarter again.
Every game, I got to say it.
I mean, it's been every single game. I think you've said that.
I've got to say it.
I seriously think it's been every single game. Ever since, I want to say,
but I think
the
it's true.
Game,
I think it's true.
I think it is too. As pass inside intended for Purnell. It's going to stay with the Seahawks. Last touch by the Buccaneers, but good defense right there from the Bucks as Kropfelder checking in here. As Statton's checking out. Gunther, pass. Swift driving in. Has trouble with it in the paint. Ball's on the ground. Controlled by Peyton Tyre. Jump ball, possession arrow. Ken Island. So they're going to take over. Or will they? Looks like on a foul here. Wow.
Wow.
I'm surprised. I am very surprised. That's going to go on number 4, Sydney Riska, her first of the night. Team's first of the fourth quarter, obviously 14 seconds.
I thought I saw him call jump ball, and then they changed it.
I'm honestly surprised there. That ball was on the ground for about 5 seconds. As Bondurant, bounce pass inside. Purnell, fantastic move, hook shot, air ball, defensive rebound by Riska. So Kent Island with a chance to make up for, in my opinion, a bad call on the rest.
She wanted to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there, but didn't work.
The hook shot to Kavanaugh. Pass inside, Riska. Beautiful pass right there. Layup falls, and the Bucks with a 2-point lead. The Swift Seahawks trying to respond with a basket of their own. Free throw line, Peyton Tyre, fantastic move. Can't get the layup to go. Missed opportunity from the Seahawks there. Kavanaugh with it now, once again.
You got to come up with those baskets. I mean, another missed layup.
That's 3 by Dawes is too strong. Defensive rebound by Gunther. Taken back by the Bucks, and Kavanaugh. She's been everywhere tonight. Kavanaugh, top of the key, pass to Dawes. Back to Kavanaugh. Driving in between 2 Seahawks defenders. Floater strong. That'll be a foul on the Seahawks. Their first of the fourth quarter. That's going to go on Allison Swift, her second. So not too much foul trouble for, in my opinion, the Seahawks' best player tonight. With, pretty sure she has 12 points, I want to say. She has about 12. I know she's in double digits at this point.
Yeah, the foul trouble.
Don't have the exact number.
The foul trouble, it looked like there was going to be a lot of fouls. I mean, beginning of the game.
That's Barry checking in for Bondurant.
What was it? Mackenzie Purnell got like 2 in the first 2 minutes.
You're right.
It looked like it was going to be bad.
As Riska goes 1 for 2 from the line once again for about the 3rd time tonight, 50%. Well, you'll take that, 1 for 2. That's not too bad. At least making that 1, especially in this close of a game, is big.
You would like to make it 2 possessions if you're Ken Island.
As moving screen by Alexis Berry, trying to set a screen for Swift there. You know, I mean, 6.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. That honestly can't happen if you're the Seahawks. This late in the game and this close of a game.
Yeah, you don't.
You want to try and limit that, obviously.
You don't want to do that. I mean,
corner three by Dawes is way off. Defensive rebound by Purnell. Up to Gunther, taking it one-on-one. Floater, try to draw a foul there. Seahawks fans wanted it. Kavanaugh, balls in the ground in the paint. Let's see what they call here. It's gonna stay with the Bucks. A lot of fans wanted to travel there.
could have gone either way.
Yeah, you're right. So 3-point lead for the Bucks, 32-29. We have a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay on. But let's see who really controls this game. With about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Let's turn up the volume. All right, okay.
I mean, that's what they play at Wisconsin.
Yeah, they do. They play the jump around
at the football games.
Yes. The whole entire fans start jumping around. With 6:11 left in this fourth quarter, Sean, let's see what team controls the rest of this game.
I
Will
honestly
it be the
think
Seahawks or will it be the Buccaneers?
they should do that at the football games here, I think. Play
Again,
jump,
something
yeah.
we could sign a petition for.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to see that. Could you imagine the student section jumping around, literally jumping around? That's, I mean, it's literally the name of the song, Jump Around. As Kavanaugh, Dawes wide open in the right corner there. It's trying to take the three. Kavanaugh driving in, pops the mid-range, strong. Offensive rebound once again by Kropfelder. Can't delay it to go, but it was last touch by Jocelyn Tyre. Got to control that rebound. Got to bring it in. Here, Jocelyn Tyre. Because now the Bucks have another chance to score at the cup. That's fantastic defense from the Seahawks there on the inbound. Bucks end up with it. Kavanaugh, Staten, left wing three, left it short.
You don't want to leave her wide open. I mean, you don't want to leave anybody wide open. They haven't hit many three-pointers this game. One, the bank shot.
Yeah.
But
We've had one bank shot this game.
yeah, you still don't want to leave them open because they could get hot at any minute.
Double screen for the Seahawks for Swift. Can't get around the Bucks defense. It's Tyre driving in, beautiful move. Floater, left it short. Ball's on the ground. Scrum for it, and that's going to be a foul on the Seahawks. That'll be on Swift, her third, team's third of the fourth quarter. So Bucks 2 fouls away from being in the bonus. Seahawks 3. 2 fouls away from me doing my my hand movement on the bonus. As Dawes this cross-court pass to Staten.
Staten, you ever been to Staten Island?
Staten Island. I actually been in New York a couple times. You know, I've seen it, but I've never been there. Might have to go there sometimes. That's going to be a turnover on the Buccaneers. Seahawks take possession here with 4:57 left in the game. Seahawks got to try and get some baskets here.
Speaking of New York, how about the Yankees getting Juan Soto?
Don't remind me.
I think he's gonna have a ton of home runs with that short wall there in right field.
You know what I think?
It's like 314 down the right field line.
He's either going to be really good or really bad. I think it's going to be one of the two. He's either going to be a complete boss or he's going to be a superstar. A steal by Buccaneers, clear path to the basket. Layup by Dawes won't go. Offensive rebound by Riska. She gets fouled going up for the layup. She'll get line to shoot too.
I think Juan Soto sort of fell off his last year with the Nationals.
Yeah, ever since I would say he got traded from the Nationals to the Padres, he had a little bit of a fall off, I would say. He's still a fantastic player, do not get me wrong. But in my opinion, I think he had a little bit of a drop off.
That's big. That's Allison Swift's fourth.
Yeah, one more and she's out. They're going to take her out. Coach Trace is going to take her out. Playing it smart. But this late in the game.
I don't know. I might leave her in with down 4 points, 4 minutes left.
Risky goes 1 for 2 from the line for the 4th time this game, matching her jersey number.
But I mean, that's why we're up here, and Coach Tracy's the one coaching.
Could have been a foul on Jocelyn Tyre. Kind of surprised it wasn't called as Kavanaugh Slowing it down. What about popping the three? Pass to Dawes. Mid-range won't go. That'll be off the Seahawks, off Mackenzie Purnell. Again, got to control those for the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's what they've been.
But they get a steal as Lila Gunther up to Manuel. Taking it into Dawes. Pass to Kaufman. Ball's on the ground. Goes between Tyler's legs, and it's going to stay with the Seahawks with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
That's what the Seahawks have really been struggling on, is controlling those rebounds. I mean,
Jocelyn Tyler, wide open three, won't go. Defensive rebound by the Bucks, stepped out of bounds. Sorry, I kind of cut you off. Are you about to say?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to start to say something, then I said Jocelyn Tyler 3, and I'm going to cut you off there. Is Ken Island with 20 offensive rebounds in this game. Fantastic on the boards. This night fake by Manuel. Can't get the mid-range to go. Offensive rebound by Purnell, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two. Huge offensive rebound right there, Sean.
Yeah, great job to get fouled. I mean, when you're down, you want to chip away at this lead when the clock is stopped.
You're right.
But you got to make them. You got to make the free throws.
You definitely do, especially when you're down by 4. Huge free throws as the first one for Purnell rattles in. As you see, some of the boys in the student section putting their hands up for Mackenzie Purnell. The second free throw rattles in, but they called a lane violation on the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's a costly mistake there.
Especially because that free throw was made by
lane
Purnell,
violation.
which would have cut it to a 2-point game, but instead now stays at 3 as Dawes is taking it up, getting trapped in this Decatur defense. Oh, beautiful move by Kavanaugh, fantastic pass, and Riska gets fouled as Ken Island is now in the bonus.
That was a wonderful pass. Almost like a Corrine Bolden.
And you know the no-look pass that we saw versus Bennett.
2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Or 2 games in a row.
Yeah, one versus Cape, too. As the first free throw from Riska is no good, which that's happened a few times tonight, which I'm predicting she'll make the second one and go 1 for 2 from the line. Actually doesn't. Missed both free throws. Huge break there for the Seahawks. Now with a chance to possibly tie this game. Gunther going to pop the mid-range, won't go. Defensive rebound by Riska. Another one for Riska. They're going to call a foul on the Seahawks. Their 6th of this fourth quarter. That'll go on Kaufman, her 3rd.
She looks shaken
She's
up.
Walking off gingerly. She's going to have a chat with Coach Tracy.
That's her 3rd, too. That's big.
That is. So Riska at the line, shooting 2 once again. We got to stop and play here. As Kaufman is going to come out. And let's see who comes in for her. We're going to have like a timeout. Okay, I was about to say, I thought we were going to have like a whole team substitution there. All right, so timeout. Let's see if it's 30-second or full. It's full, so we'll be right back. All right, we are back. Riska at the line to shoot 2, trying to extend this Bucks lead to 5 with 3:23 left in the fourth quarter. Drains the first one. So as we mentioned, Seahawks with 15 turnovers tonight, but they've actually, compared to their season totals, have been playing really well in the turnover game, as they're averaging 26.4 turnovers on the year.
Honestly,
only 15 tonight.
I still think it's 15 too many.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true. A screen by Tyre. Swift with it. Tyre on the elbow, driving in. Oh, it's going to be a foul on the Bucks there as Tyre was driving in. No foul called.
Ref's letting them play.
Yeah, but Seahawks are going to stay with it here as Gunther passing it in. Looking for someone. Tries to get to Manuel. She does. Pass to Gunther. Getting doubled. She traveled in the right corner. So Kent Island now try with a chance to extend their lead.
Yeah, you got to get a stop here if you're Decatur.
As Kavanaugh with a split between the Decatur defense. She's going to slow it down. Pass to Dawes, and she gets the floater to go.
It's going to be tough to come back now.
Yeah, extend this Bucks lead to 7.
There hasn't been much offense. Down by 7. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left.
Cornell in the paint. Fantastic defense by Kropfelder. Getting that clean block there. It's going to stay with the Seahawks, but good defense there. There's just 22 in the shot clock.
You got to start shooting threes.
Definitely.
I think.
That's Manuel with it. Screen by Swift. Pass to Swift. Possibly got to try and set a screen for Swift here. It's stolen by Dawes. Big turnover there for the Seahawks, as that's huge for the Bucks. A screen by Dawes. And now Dawes is driving in. Floater won't go, but she gets fouled. She'll get line to shoot 2. As that foul is going to go on Jocelyn Tyre, her 3rd.
You don't want to foul 7th this late into the game. I mean, possibility to extend the lead to 9.
Yeah, team 7th.
That's going to be hard.
That is. That's the first high arcing free throw by Dawes. That was a rainbow free throw there.
Dirk Nowitzki.
No good.
You like Dirk Nowitzki?
That's my favorite player of all time. As Dawes from both free throws off back iron, but offensive rebound for the Bucks. Got to box out on this free throws there for the Seahawks. Inside to Kropfelder. Kavanaugh with it now. Great defense from the Seahawks here. As she traveled, that was Lacey Dawes is on the travel there. That was a 3-second violation, excuse me, on Kropfelder. Looks like they called travel at first, but it's a 3-second violation. As Cornell getting triple teamed in the paint. Mid-range, rattles out for Swift. Defensive rebound by Kavanaugh, so the Buccaneers really boxing out here, getting a lot of defensive rebounds. As Dawes is wide open corner 3 once again. Can't get it to go. Fight for it in the paint. As Cornell comes away with it, but it's do or die time for the Seahawks here. You got to get some baskets here. As Swift popping the 3. Long 2. Rattles out. Looks like your foot was on the line there.
Pretty soon you got to start fouling here. And hope they miss.
You're exactly right.
Like, once they get this ball across half court, then that's when you would foul, in my opinion.
Dawes. Pass to Dawes.
You don't have enough time to wait it out.
Floater, that's good. With a minute 10 left. Buccaneers with a 9-point lead. The Seahawks have gone cold
That
here.
might be the dagger.
That might do it. That might do it as passes off Allison Swift's fingers. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here. As Sean, I think you might be right. Looks like it's going to do it for the night, barring some miracle for the Seahawks. As Lacey Dawes is stolen by Jocelyn Tyre. I think the Seahawks do have a chance. Euro step, cannot get the layup to go. Tipped out of bounds, it's going to stay with the Seahawks as Jocelyn Tyre getting up slow as they change their mind. At first they signaled Seahawks ball, then they changed it to the Buccaneers.
I think you got to foul
You gotta
right,
start fouling now.
right when someone on Kent Island touches it.
Yeah, definitely gotta start fouling now.
You don't have enough time to wait or trap.
They're not doing it as Swift finally fouls Kavanaugh.
That's not a smart foul. I think she's out of the game now. And she's been their main.
Yeah.
Me personally, I would have liked Lila to foul because I don't think she has any fouls. And she was on the ball too. I'm not sure why that didn't happen.
You're exactly right. As you said, Swift is
But
now out of the game, fouled out. That was her 5th.
Any
That's big.
chance that they had, I think that just decreased it even more.
That's first free throw by Kavanaugh's left short. Yeah, in my opinion, I would have had Gunther foul Kavanaugh there. Because Swift would have still been in the game right now. As both free throws from Kavanaugh are no good. Defensive rebound by the Seahawks. Manuel taking it now. Up to Gunther, overhead. Bad pass from Manuel there as Gunther was wide open in the corner there for 3.
Looks like they're just going
to
run it out.
Yeah, so there's only 33 seconds left, 25 on the shot clock. As Peyton Tyre fell there, Dawes, this fantastic move, pops the mid-range strong. And it's going to go Seahawks' way as it was last touched by the Buccaneers with 23 seconds left. You got to go quick if you want to have any chance. As Gunther pop in the corner 3, that's nothing but net. So
might be too little, too late.
With 11 seconds, Seahawks not fouling. As they finally do with 6.4 seconds left, and that's going to do it, Sean.
Yeah. That's the nail in the coffin.
That's the dagger right there. Because that foul is going to go on Liam Manuel. That's her first of the night. So either Gunther or Manuel could have fouled Kavanaugh. And Swift could have still been in the game. But Swift fouled her. And as you said it, I think that any chance the Seahawks had of winning this one,
sayonara,
pretty much deplenished, as I would say after that. As Dawes gets their own offensive rebound, and that's going to do it for the game. Buccaneers take this one 40-33 over the Seahawks. Great to join you here tonight, Sean.
Same.
This is AJ Patton and Sean McChrystal signing off. Good night, everybody.